Hello and welcome again to another lesson of mental health and the forever person. 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 1. A new math, a course of the School of Light, a global library of wonderful educational courses by Pastor Deborah and Agape Love, Love is Here Ministries. In our last lesson, lesson number 13, we talked about how a healthy kingdom within and its king affects oneself and others. This lesson, lesson number 14, is going to begin to help you to understand how to bring healing and health to one's own kingdom within and its king, and thus bring about a total kingdom healing and restoration. Where does one begin? First, by seeing there is a problem within oneself, within the kingdom of your three parts of the physical body, which many will see and know there are problems in it, but not always. Then recognize and believe that the soul's deeply hidden subconsciousness is very unhealthy and needs help. Then to believe one has and is a forever person, and it too needs to be healed from its unhealthy state of being, and that there is hope for it and all of its three-part systems, and that all can be restored back into their original, ancient, and eternal state of being, healthy, righteous, glorious, and full of agape love, joy, and peace, and overflowing out into all of its kingdom within and then out to all others. Yet seeing is not really believing. Believing is not really understanding. Understanding is still not truly developed into a new concept yet, an idea that can overcome all the powerful thoughts and beliefs of the soul. When one is just beginning to see oneself in a different light and desires to be healthy and restored, the battle is on against the king of the kingdom within, the soul's deeply hidden person of its subconsciousness. For when it senses the new ideas, thoughts that are coming into the kingdom, as they are coming in now from Pastor Deborah's teaching, a war begins. The soul will rise up and bully even itself, and if there happens to be many others within the kingdom, attacks, vexation, torment, and threats will begin. The soul will enlist other voices to speak to what is attacking the kingdom. Defenses will go up. Scramblers of the words will be sent to disrupt the words that begin to break through and are starting to implant themselves in the soul will be rooted out and forgotten, if possible. All out-and-out war begins. The king, the soul's deep subconsciousness, does not want any changes, does not want its kingdom and systems destroyed or overtaken. But when the words of hope begin to penetrate the soul, they are also slipping through the doors and gates to the forever person to help it believe in healing, deliverance, freedom, and that a new kingdom can come forth for all. When one begins to believe in hope for healing, its smoking wick will be lit with the flame of hope in the forever person, and it will begin to shine out the light of the words of hope for itself and its kingdom. Hope brings words of love, joy, value, peace, and healing to the deaf ears, to the dull mind, and to the blinded eyes of seeing. How does a kingdom and its three parts receive healing and be restored? By first just hearing words of hope and healing, then just believing, then by deciding this is what it wants, no matter what the cost, and how much pain and battle it will take to be healed and restored. That is all. Not too much, right? An act of one's will. The forever person will not have at first the strength to fight, the knowledge of what to do or how to be healed, and it will be in battle against its own soul and its physical body. It becomes two against one. But the one, the forever person, is not alone in this battle, for the one who is speaking and bringing the words of hope, healing, love, joy, and peace will help to do the battle for the little forever person. So it is hoped you are beginning to understand how to bring healing and health to one's own kingdom within and restore the rightful king to its throne over all the three-part system of your physical body, your soul, and its hidden person of the subconsciousness, and over itself, the forever person. Is there hope for you? Yes. Hope for all others? Yes. For there is nothing impossible for hope, agape love, joy, and peace to do when your will is set together with them in the battle for healing and restoration. So hear the good news. Spread the word through this system, but be prepared for the attacks will come. Eternal words will fight back. Vexation and torment will come. But if your forever person is deeply desiring to be healed, restored, and placed back on its throne of its kingdom within, then you will not be alone. The soldiers of hope, love, joy, and peace will be there and fight the battles with and for you. You can stand behind their shields of armor and swords of battle. But the battle is worth the fight for healing, to have a healthy kingdom within you, and for your forever person to be restored back to its throne over the kingdom of you. And that ends lesson number 14 of mental health and the forever person. 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 1. A new math, a course of the School of Light. Come again and learn more about yourself and your kingdom within. Until the next lesson, lesson number 15 is entitled, What are the Many Ways to Healing and Restoration? Until then, love always and forever, Pastor Deborah, your School of Light global teacher of Agape Love. Love is Here Ministries, a global teaching ministry. See you in lesson number 15. Love always.